So let's look at another post in the Korean Eternity section. So in search of our ancestors' legacy, for those of you who are waiting for Unreal development, I would like to briefly explain how the Eternity project is progressing from the concept stage. The Eternity project is not a project to create something completely new. That's good. This is a large-scale update project that maintains the memories that Militians remember while improving quality. Yeah, I think that's a really good thing to keep in mind. A lot of players have been in Mabinogi a long time, and they don't want something completely new. They want a lot of things to stay the same, but improve. So how can we renew the existing things without damaging the emotions remembered by Militians? The first step in that process is to figure out what the current creation was made for. So this is the Fountain of Dumbarton, which every Militian has seen at least once. 20 years ago, what was the intention of our ancestors, written as ancestors and read as previous developers when they developed this fountain? So here you can see 3 images of the fountain. One big one here, and 2 smaller images here. What kind of shape were you trying to express? What is the hole behind it? The answer was found in my ancestor's original painting from 20 years ago. So here's the concept art for it 20 years ago. Also, judging from the religious symbol behind the fountain, the hairstyle, and the shape of the chair, I thought the person sitting was Limerak. That's why I worked in this direction, hoping to create a feeling of compassion. So the statue for the fountain is supposed to be the same as what you see on the stained glass church window. The picture below is the result of my efforts to breathe life into the scenery of Dumbarton while keeping the concept intention of that time alive. So yeah, this looks pretty good for the new fountain in Unreal. And this is the fountain at night when it's darker out. So to create a mood where you can feel the benevolence of Limerak, we place candles to add to the atmosphere of this fountain so that it can be enjoyed at night. So next we're going to look at the magic school. I wonder what the intention was behind those 3 long poles hanging from the roof. Did they want to hang a flag? This also allows us to read the direction of the concept from 20 years ago. So I think this drawing here is what Dumbarton used to look like 20 years ago, like a long time ago. I know that Dumbarton got like a update at some point over the years, so that's why this like structure is here. They removed that when they updated it, I think. The initial concept was to include a flag, but it seems to have been removed for some reason. If the flag couldn't be added due to a specification limitation that prevented it from moving, I wanted to include it, and the original drawing below is what I intended to do. So here's a drawing of what the new magic school will look like, and it looks really good. It was a good idea to add a staircase here. And here you can see a flag in the center and 2 weather vanes on the left and right side. Of course, we don't just make it as is. Here's the current idea. Instead of going with 3 flags, I've mixed in a weather vane to add some fun. We also added a school bell that wasn't there before, so there's a new bell on the side. In order to resolve the inconveniences that existed while using this school, we have also improved the route to make moving around more convenient. In this way, we are trying to create things now, 20 years later, that we could not create back then. Then what about the character? It's not just the background that tries to preserve the original sensibility. Let's take the monster imp as an example. Both the left and the right are imps, since they are the same species should their appearances match to some extent. So this is like a commerce imp, and this is like just a normal imp enemy. The imp on the right came out later, so it has fewer sharp edges and looks more complete. Also, in terms of cuteness, the one on the right is cuter. Since both are the same race called imps, it would be right to renew them so that they look similar. But is it really right to break the image that the character imp has? If you think about the symbolism of the character imp that the Militian remembers, it would not be right to renew this guy in a cute way. So this is what the imps are going to look like in Unreal. So the image of the existing imp has been maintained, but the form has been renewed with better quality. So yeah, it still looks like the same imp from the current game, just still a little creepy though. So here you can see the comparison, existing imp on the left, and the imp renewed in Unreal on the right. Preserving the Aran scenery that Militians loved while also adding new things to make the scenery in their memories beautiful. This is how the development of Eternity's project is progressing. So yeah, I think they have the right idea. Keep the game the same, but renew it and make it look better. Because there are a lot of players that have been playing this game for 10, 15, 20 years, and we don't want a completely new game. We want to keep the game looking the same, but better. So they definitely have the right idea. For a peaceful night in Militian, so we will be looking at another one of the Korean Eternity posts, and this one's about the new BGMs for the game, the new background music. So this time I would like to talk about the background music that was introduced at the 20th Anniversary Winter Showcase. They played the new themes for Dumbarton. First of all, please read while listening to the new BGM of Dumbarton that was first released. So they have a new BGM for Dumbarton during the day, and a new theme for Dumbarton at night. And they also added the new songs for Turconale during the daytime and during the nighttime, and for Tailton during day and night. But since they ask us to listen to the new BGM while we read about it, let's listen to the new Dumbarton theme during the day. So Mabinogi provides a wide variety of sound sources, starting from the village where you first step into a new world. Many NPCs you encounter in Aran also have their own theme songs. I think every Militian has a BGM that they cherish and love the most in their hearts. As the service has continued for over 20 years, BGM has also been gradually accumulated. In the process, some sound sources have been rearranged into an orchestra, and title songs such as Old Legends Told by My Grandmother When I Was Young have been consistently rearranged into various versions. Militians who have consistently enjoyed Mabinogi will know well that they can simultaneously appreciate the history of changes from MIDI sound sources that bring back old memories to recently applied real sound sources or orchestral versions. However, I started to wonder if it would really give that kind of impression to those who are new to Mabinogi. When I do mainstream, I often go back and forth between different regions. Since the BGMs that change as I move between regions are all produced at different times, I always felt that I could clearly feel the traces of time, and this always bothered me. In addition, since we are now moving to Unreal Engine, I also thought about whether there were areas where we could enhance the emotional experience. The exciting and lively town BGM, which is Dumbarton's, is good, but what if we maintained a slightly calmer and more lyrical atmosphere when night falls? I also thought about this, and I wanted to include a feature in Mabinogi where the sky gradually turns purple and the BGM naturally transitions and becomes calm at the same time. After several internal discussions, we first decided on a direction for producing the night version. While maintaining the original sensibility, we decided to focus on conveying the unique atmosphere of night above all else. If necessary, we included options such as slightly slowing down the tempo compared to the original song used for the day version, changing some of the instruments that give off a lively feeling or lowering the key. And it looks like we got through Dumbarton's day theme. Let's check out the night one too. I thought that the night version should be somewhat in line with the original song that will be used as the day version to create more synergy in order to smoothly change from day to night while maintaining the concept and atmosphere of the original sound source. We internally agreed that it would be good to consider refining both day and night. In other words, the original song needs to be revised or improved. Unlike the newly produced night version, the day version needed to be approached much more cautiously because there is an area of familiarity attached in order to transplant the unique emotion conveyed by the original song as best as possible. We collaborated with our in-house sound team Neckord and explained what emotions were mainly conveyed in the existing BGM and what kind of atmosphere, concept, and characteristics the region themed on this sound source had. After receiving a lot of feedback and discussions over a really long period of time, improvements to the day and night version are also in progress. We also paid attention to properly adjusting the balance and harmony between the songs while improving them simultaneously, such as making sure that the types of instruments used do not harm the concept of the town. In addition to the feature that naturally transitions BGM as time passes from day to night, we are currently reviewing other elements that can convey the unique sentiment that can only be felt in Mabinogi. So yeah, I think they did a really good job with all 6 of these tracks that are up here. So go ahead and listen to all of them, they're really good. And you can even download them if you want to. So we'll be looking at another Eternity post on the Eternity section on the Mabinogi Korean site. So teacher, I have cool skin tone. So this post is about like skin tones and like how they work in Pleon Engine and like how they are going to be reworked into Unreal. So why do the colors I see on the color chip look different from the colors applied to the actual character? I chose the same skin color, but why do humans, elves, and giants appear as different colors? It was such a shame that we couldn't express various skin tones. So why are the actual application colors different? This phenomenon is due to Mabinogi's existing character creation method. In Mabinogi, the character's skin color was implemented based on fixed color values. This method made the colors look different even when the same color was applied because each race had different color values. In Pleon, this color value was fixed, so it was an area that could not be modified. Because fixed color values had the advantage of making the colors richer until recently, skin tones in Unreal were being developed similar to those in Pleon. It's Unreal, so this shouldn't be a limitation. We decided to find another way to improve. It was always a shame that I couldn't apply the desired skin color to the character. To address this limitation, a complete overhaul of the manufacturing method was required. Delete the fixed values specified in the modeling itself. We've made changes to the texture creation method based on gray so that colors can be accurately applied to the skin based on color values. So here you can see an example. Changed the skin color that had a fixed value to gray. There's nothing wrong with the image. And this is a comparison image of Pleon and Unreal with the same skin color applied after modifying the production method. As you can see, Unreal focuses on creating an environment where it is easy to express a variety of personalities by implementing skin color as is. In the future, you will be able to have fun finding a personal color that matches your character's color preference, and making your personality and charm stand out even more. We will continue to work to create a more immersive and enjoyable environment in the future. So yeah, this was a interesting post that explains how the skin colors currently work in Pleon Engine, and what needs to be done to make them work better in Unreal Engine. So today we'll be looking at a part that was shown in the Korean Fantasy Party for Mabinogi. We'll be looking at character creation in Unreal Engine 5. And we have English closed captioning. There's the login. So they played this live on stream. Here's the new character select screen. This looks pretty cool.
안녕하세요, 밀레시안 여러분. 마비노기 총괄 디렉터 민경훈입니다. 이번 이터니티의 소식의 시작을 제가 직접 보여드리고 싶었습니다. 그래서 캐릭터 생성 과정을 제가 직접 좀
So the director is going to show us the character creation process for Unreal.
업데이트 후에 실제로 만나보실 모습은 지금과는 좀 다를 수 있는데 지금 현재 저희가 구현해 놓은 모습을 천천히 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 이렇게 하나씩 선택할 수 있고요. 세 캐릭터를 선택해 보겠습니다. 이 의상은 처음 보시는 의상이죠. 이터니티 버전으로.
This is the first time you've seen this costume, newly created in Eternity version. This is the newbie wear. Okay.
전에 잠깐 소개해드린 것처럼 이런 형태.
A while ago, yes, as I briefly introduced, this is now.
신발도 이제 구현해 볼 수 있고요.
Now let's implement pretty shoes in the shape of.
일단은 남캐를 한번 잠깐 보여드릴게요.
Okay, first the male character. So yeah, you can pick the male character's age. And this shows you like the stats. Because the stats are like slightly different.
이렇게 당연히 나이도 이렇게 고를 수 있고요. 능력치는 신경 쓰지 않으셔도 됩니다. 임시 수치로 넣어둔 거예요.
So it looks like over here we have like a couple of different like starting outfit options. So like this is the newbie wear over here, and it looks like you can pick like one of these other 3 outfits to start with. So far this looks really good.
얼굴도 이렇게 이거 이따가 조금 이따가 자세히 보여드릴 텐데 이제 남캐 헤어들은 지금 일단 반영해 놓은 건 이 정도고요. 여러 가지 익숙하신 헤어들이
Couple of the different male hairstyles.
이런 헤어도 있고, 그리고 당연히 이렇게 색상도 선택할 수 있습니다.
And the different colors.
일단 다시 돌아가서 여성캐로 선택을 해보겠습니다.
And you can notice, like here, you can see some of the hair clipping through her outfit. So it's a lot easier to notice, like, the hair clipping through the outfits on the female character, because she has, like, longer hair. And the longer hair options typically, like, clip through the outfits more.
예쁘죠? 예쁜 건
Yeah, you can see it like better up close. You can see how it's like cutting into the shirt and stuff. But it looked a lot better in game. That might just be like a character creation thing. Like when I saw like the in-game footage that's later, it looked a lot better and a lot less noticeable.
가까이서 봐야 됩니다. 이렇게 가까이서 보시면 이 디테일이 좀 보이실 것 같아요. 이렇게 의상도 이런 식으로 디테일하게 표현해서 구현을 해볼 수가 있고요. 피부 색상도 이렇게 선택한 대로 바로
And different skin tones. That's cool. That one's cool too.
이런 모습도 그렇고 다양한 모습을 볼 수 있고, 네, 저는 개인적으로 좋아하는 연한 복숭아 빛을 선택하겠습니다. 이 헤어도 이렇게 반영이 되는데 아마 지금 잘 아시는 헤어들이 있을 거예요. 네, 아시는 헤어들이 있고, 그렇죠. 이 헤어는 좀 이따가 다시 보실 수 있을 것 같은데 저는
Okay, this hairstyle doesn't clip through the outfit at all. So that's good. Because, like, the hair that hangs off to the sides here in the front, like, that's far enough away from the outfit that doesn't clip into it. And, like, the ponytail in the back goes out far enough to the point where it doesn't, like, clip into the back of the character at all.
죄송합니다. 제 취향대로 일단 선택을 해보겠습니다. 그리고 눈도 지금은 이 정도로 반영이 돼 있고요. 눈도 아마
Couple of different
잘
options for
아시는
eyes.
네, 이 눈으로 선택을 하겠습니다. 아, 제가 헤어 색상을 안 정했네요. 제가 그 블루 계열을 좋아해서 여기 제
Changing the hair color?
명확하게 있지는 않은데 네, 다른 의도는 없습니다. 블루를 선택을 하겠습니다. 그리고 눈도 맞춰야죠. 네, 이렇게 맞추겠습니다. 그리고 입은
Yeah, changing the hair and eye color.
있고요. 그리고 장식이랑 화장도 있는데 네, 이 부분은 네, 나중에 또 보여드릴 기회가 있을 것 같습니다.
There are decorations and makeup too, so you can use that.
네, 이런 프리셋들을 확인을.
Yeah, and here's some of the different, like, starting outfits. Now he's going through, like, those options. This one goes really well with the blue hair.
하실 수가 있습니다. 네, 이렇게 있고요. 그리고 이렇게 가까이서 보시면 좀 재질감이 좀 다르죠? 네, 이런 의상도 있고, 그리고 왠지 궁수한테 어울릴 것 같은 네, 이런 의상도 있고요. 네, 이런 의상도 있습니다. 네,
Yeah, this one looks pretty cool. Looks like an outfit that maybe like a priest or a healer would wear, like a priestess or a healer. Or a mage.
이제 본격적으로 한번 떠나보겠습니다.
They're laughing because the name was taken when he tried to name the character.
네. 서버는 지금 유튜브 하나만 반영을 해둔 거니까 혹시나.
The server currently only reflects one loot. They might be talking about like loot server. Since I've already done it, maybe other than loot, I hope the servers aren't upset. Okay, so he's gonna create the character. The owl looks pretty cool too.
어떠세요? 밀레시안과 에린을 연결해줄 조금 새로운 모습의 소울 스트림입니다.
The soul stream looks pretty good. I like how they added some color to like this part where you walk around. Like there's some blue, some gold, and maybe some like blue and purple more in the center where now is.
네, 여기 계신 분들은 너무 잘 아시다시피 마비노기에서 의미 깊은 장소잖아요. 네, 그래서 좀 더 가슴에 남을 만한 모습으로 변화를 시도해보고 있습니다. 우리 나우가 쳐다보네요. 네, 아이고 죄송합니다. 아, 제가 지금 손이 떨리고 있어요.
These dialogue options on the side are pretty cool. Like, I like the way the boxes look for text and everything. So far, this looks pretty good as far as the interface goes for like chatting with an NPC.
네, 뭐 하나하나 말을 걸어보고 싶지만 지금 이제 보여드릴 게 좀 더 있기 때문에 애니로 바로 가겠습니다. 네. 다음에 또 만나요.
And now she's gonna send us to Aaron. Wait, let's go back just a little bit. This was just a brief moment, but it looks like this would be like the loading screen. That might change, like, before it comes out. This is just a test play that they're going through. But this is simple. It looks nice. Wouldn't mind if that was the main, like, loading screen. And then they finally get into game. And you can see that there are, like, a couple other characters out here. These might be members of the development team that are, like, working on it. Or it could be some sort of closed beta in Korea. Either way, I think it's a good thing that they're, like, stress testing it. But yeah, we'll look at the gameplay and cover that in another video. But that's the character creation. And so far, I think it's pretty good. It is time to play some Mabinogi today. So we have our near tight and wait a minute, what level are we? 31. Am I still a alchemist? Forbidden alchemist? Yeah. Okay, so maybe I should do my daily shadow mission first so I can level that up. Let's see what we have here. Doran's request, I'm not doing that. Other alchemists. Yeah, we can do that one today. We'll do that on elite. So we can level that up. So I guess that's what we're going to start with. Where's my shadow crystal? There it is. So yeah, let's do the shadow mission first, and we'll just use magic skills and we'll level up. Oh wait, do I have one of those active already? Okay. Yeah, so we'll level up Forbidden Alchemist a little bit more. I think I can get to level 30 at least, maybe 31. Oh, and I need to get some passes. Let's draw some random items. Come on, I just need one shadow mission pass. Don't tell me we didn't get any of them. Crap, did we not get a shadow mission pass today? That sucks. Hang on, let's toss some crap. Well, that's unlucky. Didn't get any of the, I mean, I guess I could get it from here if I really wanted to, but I honestly really don't want to waste this any pass selection box just for that. Yeah, we don't have a pass. Okay, we'll do it on hard mode then. That's fine. Would have liked to do it on elite, but that's okay. Oh wait! I have an idea. Maybe I can still do it on elite. I think we can buy one from the Adventure Seal shop for like 7 Adventure Seals. They used to sell unrestricted dungeon passes there too, but for some reason those were removed. And yeah, I'm gonna complain about that every chance I can because I am pissed about that. Okay, cool, so we'll get this from here. Too bad they don't sell unrestricted dungeon passes anymore. You can buy 1 a day. Refreshes at midnight, alright. Well, at least I got my dungeon, well, shadow mission pass. What kind of helmet is that? Oh, that's like a crown thing in the hair. I thought it was like a helmet from a zoomed out distance. So wait, we need to forfeit. Forfeit this mission, and we can reselect it on elite. Perfect. Forgot about that little trick. Summon up these two. Alright, let's go. What kind of dual guns are they using? Those look kind of cool. I can't view their equipment. That's a cool dual gun skin. And now for the boss. So wait, can I get my hands on a Baltane pass? Or did I throw away the thing? I could use adventure seals to get in there too. We'll take a look at it after the mission. So Meteor from behind the door, and you are dead. Hey, we got another point on him, 2 more and I get his transformation. Spirit gems. Alright. And really quick, I will be right back. How many adventure seals do I have? I don't even know. Oh, we have a lot of them, wow. So yeah, I'm not too concerned about adventure seals right now. Let's go to the adventure seal shop. We're gonna go get a Baltane pass from there. And we're gonna do Nowhere to Run on Elite just for a little bit. Because I really want to level up Forbidden Alchemist as much as I can. I want as many levels as possible to go towards that right now. Because I want it for the stats. Yeah, it costs 26. It is pretty expensive compared to... Oh, I guess one of these costs 10, not 7, but it is pretty expensive compared to the price of a Shadow Mission Pass. It's like 16 more, but it's still a pretty big deal. It's still a pretty good deal. Like, I think these are the ones that cost 7, yeah. Any cool enchants here? Hey, that's a pretty cool enchant for an accessory.
Okay.
Wait, is that a prefix or a suffix? Prefix. That's a lot better than a little bit of luck. Wait, what's my... I can put that on a good accessory. That would be really good for my armor accessory, whatever I use for that.
뭐야 이 편지는? Okay.
Any suffix for accessories? No? Okay. Headgear. Footwear.
모험가 조합은 이쪽이에요.
What rank is that? Rank 7? Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. It costs a lot of adventure seals, but that's actually pretty cool. Hang on, we're gonna work on some enchant stuff now, actually.
또 러브레터네?
What kind of magic powders do I have, anyway? Or do you even have any magic powder? I don't think I have any ancient magic powder, do I? I don't know where that useless thing came from. Throw out this. Oh sure, sold it, whatever, as long as it's gone. Piece of junk.
이래야
Okay. So wait a minute. I need to get a... Don't I have a pet that has a couple of those dev cat brooches? I'm pretty sure I got a pet that has that in their inventory. So let's start going through the list.
다음 분.
Not there. Not there, okay. So it's none of you guys. I don't think it's capes, no. I'll find one. I know I have a pet that has like a couple of those in it. I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, I know I have those Moonlight Flight coupons. That's cool. Nothing in there. What about you? No? No, I don't think so.
이 편지는 제법 괜찮네. B 플러스.
Okay. This one just holds instruments, so is that one. I'm pretty sure this whale doesn't have inventory. Yeah, it looks like a VIP thing. Okay.
다음 분.
Now for all the random pets. Oh yeah, I didn't check you. But no, you don't have it. It wouldn't be in this one. That one's too new. That one's too new. Okay. That one that just has totems. Some of these pets I have labeled,
좀 쉬었으면 좋겠어.
so I know what's in their inventory. Oh, but you can have the new fishing chair I got. Where'd I put that at? Oh, I do have that magic powder right there. Where's that new fishing chair? The seashell looking one. Here it is. Under sea.
모험가 조합은 이쪽이에요.
My penguin holds my fishing equipment.
뭐야 이 편지는? 오케이.
That's one of my warp imps. No, we checked that pet earlier. What about you? No? How about this one? No, that's some old stuff. Here we go. I knew I had a pet that had all this in it. Look at all that. A bunch of dev cat brooches.
제법 잘 썼네. B 플러스.
You know what? I'm gonna take out all of them. No, not all of them. I'll take out like 4. I knew I had some of those lying around. Just had to find the right pet.
좀 쉬었으면 좋겠어.
What rank is enchant for this? Okay, rank 1. I haven't done too much enchanting with this character. So there's the equipment and there's the scroll. Can I use this powder? 60%. think I want to protect the scroll, right? Because, or no, if I protect the equipment, do I just lose a little bit of durability? I don't think I lose the entire scroll if, the enchant scroll will be destroyed if it fails. Ooh. Well, it's a good thing I have a lot of these brooches then. Wait a minute, what about the, ancient magic powder? Would that give me a higher chance? Let's find that out. I'm gonna buy some. Ancient magic powder. Yeah, go ahead, buy all of it, that's fine. Probably gonna take a couple of attempts. Okay, so the spooky broom is the one that has that. Oh, and I need to claim that from the auction house. Yeah, let's take that. My fine leather still isn't sold, that's unusual. How much is fine leather going for these days? Usually that goes pretty quickly. So I need to check those prices. Oh no, they're trying to undercut the price a little bit. I'm not gonna change my price yet. With all of these cheap fine leathers go. Eventually mine will sell. That price drop won't last. Never does. Okay, where's that ancient magic powder at? There it is. Let's go ahead and put this over... Let's put this over here for now, and then we'll go ahead and stick it here next. How many members that scroll? 62%. Okay, protect the scroll. Because I have way too many of these to spare, so... Please be successful. Yes! First time success, that's nice. So that's gonna give us some extra magic attack and max damage. That's gonna be really helpful because, like, I use a lot of magic-based attacks. I'm not sure if... I know that, like, dual guns kind of use, like, mana bullets, so I'm not sure if, that magic damage helps out the like dual gun attacks or not, but that'll be really helpful for like my Dark Diviner stuff and my other magic skills. So I'm happy about that. Now it needs a good suffix. Oh, this is a suffix. That's not too bad. Some intelligence, some strength, and dexterity. Like, the intelligence boost would be helpful for some magic stuff, too. Is that all we got? I want to see all my options. I don't have too many enchants, like, on me right now, but... I just want to make sure I'm seeing all my options. Yeah, for now I'll take it. Why not? I can always change it later if I find something better. Durability will be reduced if it fails. No, let's protect the equipment in this case. In this case, I really don't care if the enchant scroll is destroyed. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Oh, and that has a reforge on it already. That reforge is questionable. It's not great, but that's okay. I can live with that. The enchant is good, and that's good enough for me. Alright. So we're gonna use this as one of the accessories for this armor set. I'll help out a little. So this was on Thursday. Maybe I'll save up my adventure seals and try getting another one of those enchants. One of those prefixes. And then we can add like another one onto one of these. And then we would have like 2 of them. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, I got totally sidetracked doing this, so hang on, I bought a box for the Baltane mission, right? So where's that at? Here it is. Oh wait, no, that's the pass selection box. Oh, here it is. Yeah, let's get Nowhere to Run. And we'll summon the bunny and cancel the bear. And then we're gonna get a 3 times Baltane crystal from this today.
한숨 돌리고 이랬으면
Go and put that there. And where's my crystal? Let's search for it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Can't find anything in this inventory. I have no idea why, but there's only one character inventory where I always know where everything is and have no trouble finding things in my inventory. And I haven't streamed on that character much at all, and haven't played with that character for years, at least not seriously. Still easy to navigate that character's inventory, but this one? No, everything gets lost. Okay, so we used the Baltane crystal. Let's go to Avalon Gate. This shouldn't take too long. I mean, it'll probably take like 10-15 minutes to... because we can only get to 150, I think. Let's go ahead and use one of these two. Alright, let's do this. Let's get a little boost to this pet buff. Oh, this playlist literally just end? Wow, picked a good time to do that. Hang on a second. Go ahead and use Dance to Death, and that'll give me a few seconds to change the playlists. Do some fantastic melody. Well, I guess we can push past 150. Maybe that's because of the 3 times Balting Crystal, so I'm gonna continue, I guess. Alright, that's that mission. So, like 64% of the way to level 32. It's not bad. Let's see what else we can get here. There's a couple of gems that the doll bag missed. Some gold. Oh, there's another gem over here. And there's a gem back here. Okay, so let's get rid of these gems first. And the spear. And give her the rest of them. And do we have any spirit gems? Yeah, you can have those too. Alright, let's get out of here. Get out of Babylon Gate. Wait, what's going on here? Why is the, Huh. Okay, I guess there's just some spots. Wait a minute. No, the spell lock appears on all of these except for, like, this spot. That's unusual. And we're gonna switch to Arsenal Gunner and do the daily veteran dungeon, whatever that is. Unless it's Pieka Dungeon. If it's that one, then we'll skip it and focus all our time on text. Oh, that is the one. Okay, so yeah, I'm not doing that today. So never mind. I guess we'll just focus on tech missions, which we will use Dark Diviner for. So really quick, I'll be right back, and then we'll start doing tech runs. We're gonna use up like, I don't know, 6 or 7 of my near type at least. Alright, let's go do some techs. So let's switch to Dark Diviner for that. I'm gonna do like 5 or 6 runs at least, and then we'll finish up whatever. We'll use up the rest of it tomorrow. Oh wow, we got a big smoldering thread drop this time. So we have like 5 of those near tight left, I think. Let's take a look here. A lot of smoldering thread. That's good. Need those. So yeah, we've burned through about half of that. Go and put this over here for now. How long do I have to use that? Okay, I'll use that tomorrow then, for sure. We're gonna have to. These strength fragments can go here. Let's run it at least one more time, maybe 2 more. I don't know yet. Because I want to leave like 3 or 4 runs for Friday. Yeah, we're gonna make one final run, I think. So if we do one more run, that'll leave 3 left over for tomorrow, and then we'll make 3 runs tomorrow and finish it out. So one more time. And by the time we get to the boss, time shift will be ready. And we're just gonna get the boss with like 5 meteors. It'll probably take about 3 to kill it. Okay, now we're just gonna meteor the crap out of this Kraken. So he's going down. Hey! That one tried to grab me. Get out of here. Owl enchant, I don't even know what that does. I don't think I need it though. Alright, let's go. Get out of here. And we have a few more checks. Nice. So let's take care of those first. And do I need to repair this soon? No, we got tons of durability. Just making sure. Because I'm going to put most of that gold that I have right now towards making ice crests. And then let's sell these. So we'll make 200,000 gold. Sell these. Worth 684. Oh, those are tech reward boxes. I guess that's what we have to look through next. Yeah, okay. So, cancel your summon. Let's see what we want to do with tech skills. I think I wanted to take up Zone of Renewal next. So we need 41 more. And we can get 3 per box, so we can get like 21, I believe, from this. So we don't quite have enough yet, but we will soon. Let's take a look at what we have here. Yeah, I still need 20 more. And if I do 3 more runs tomorrow, we can get like 9 more. Maybe 10 or 11 if a couple drop from the end chest as well. Well, we're getting there. Oh good, I have enough to take that up. And I have enough points for it, that's lucky. So, make a little phantasmal sight progress too. But my priority is finishing out Zone of Renewal first, then we'll focus on this one last. Okay, let's go to our homestead real quick. I haven't done homestead work today, and that's the last thing I'm gonna do. Then we'll probably wrap up the stream. I would do the veteran dungeon if it wasn't Pieka dungeon, but I'm not doing that one today, so forget that. Now let's see what I can do with my herb garden today. We have all the mana herbs planted. We were working on gold herbs last time, weren't we? Let's work on more gold. See what we can do about that. I have enough herbs for 2 more patches? Sure, let's put those in then. And I have enough homestead stone for... Whoops, I put those in kind of in the wrong spots. Hang on. That needs to move down 1, down 2. So I need 2 more herb patches. Let's go and harvest some of these, huh? Get this done. Floral Fairy will help a little bit. Because I'm going to need a few more herbs. Alright, we got all those. And now let's plant some more. What does it take to make a magic cauldron? Because, like, I do have to make... Oh, you could just put one in for 60 pawn, too. I'm thinking about putting one of those in because, like, I do have to make, like, magic bullets from time to time, and it's a little bit faster to come here than going to the nature reserve. Then again, magic bullets are also pretty cheap to just buy. So I might not even need to bother putting that in. Okay. We can put our last 2 gold herb patches and finish that out. Nice. This is starting to look really good. And which one takes like 7 herbs? Is there something like that? Bloody herbs. Yeah, we can work on that next. Why not? We have just enough bloody herbs for 1 patch, and we have exactly 7 homestead stone. That's perfect. So let's go and get that planted. And then also let's gather all the bloody herbs we have here for today as well. Because I'm gonna need more of them for future herb patches. We're gonna work on these rows next. It's gonna be my next goal. Alright. Wait, why do I have 2 bloody herb patches over here? Oops, did I mess up? Did I put those in the wrong spot? That is funny. I did not mean to do it that way. Okay, hang on, we gotta rearrange something. I was not supposed to do that. Okay, so we'll put bloody herbs over here. And then... So we have to move everything over now. That's funny. More funny than annoying. It's slightly annoying, but... Let's see... Move all these over... Right there. I like the way this is all coming together. How much space do I have over here? Just gonna move these temporarily to see. Okay. Hang on, I think I actually need to move all these out like this. Gotta adjust the herb garden a little bit. Wait, could I want to try something. This will be really interesting. Can I move? Oh, I can actually do that. That's really cool. Look at that. Wait, could I actually... Just select all of it like this, and then move it all over at once. Is that possible? This multiple select thing is a feature I haven't really used as much as I could. Okay, get all this selected. Come on, all of it. Okay, you can only select a certain number of items at a time. Alright. Alright. Wow. Look at that. Oh, I can select it just by pressing F. Okay. That works a lot better. The interaction key is like one of the best updates this game has ever had. This was a smart idea to add. I love it. Works out really well. Okay, now let's move all this. It's insane moving that many batches at once. Alright. So wait a minute, now I need to check something. Just gonna move two or three things temporarily. Hang on. No, we need to move things again. Hang on. Yeah, I did it wrong. The herb struggle continues. Okay, let's put that back over here. Let's move everything over. Like exactly one more. So let's use this as a reference right here. And then let's select multiple. Okay. No, I want to select multiple by pressing F. I'm not right-clicking them, I'm pressing... Really annoying. There, like that. That's what I wanted to do. Wait a minute. I did not think this through. Move that there. Okay, move this. And then we'll move those two over here. Okay, now we'll select as many as we can and move all that over. Okay, that's all we can do at once. Move all that right here. Yeah. And then we have 2 more rows we can put right here, I think. Well, maybe 4 actually. Because we can also plant mandrake herbs, white herbs, and poison herbs, so white herbs and mandrake herbs will probably go here, and then we'll make a spot for poison herbs too. I'll probably expand this a little bit with the coupons or something. And then, like with Xanafied and Echo's Homestead, we'll surround it by mushroom stumps to kind of fence it in. Alright, well this is a pretty good spot to wrap up today's stream, so tomorrow we'll focus on a little bit of Stardust so I can use that remaining crystal for extra rewards, and we'll finish up the remaining like 3 tech missions and do a veteran dungeon, stuff like that. But yeah, that's it for today's stream.